Good morning. My name is Father Rayappa. Today I'm going to talk about the season of creation. From September 1st to October 4, Christians around the world are praying and caring for creation. It's a season of creation celebrated by Christian churches around the globe. From America to Philippines, we are uniting with one purpose to steward the earth or to care for the earth. Help your community respond to the Creator's call. Host a prayer service with the easy to use toolkit. You can download it from the internet, or find a prayer service near you on the global map, also posted in the web. This year, Christian communities will be engaging in symbolic actions in front of coal mines, sand quarries, mountain quarries, dirty rivers like Koovam in India, fracking wells, and other sites of ecological destruction. September 1st was proclaimed as the World Day of Prayer for Creation by the Orthodox Church in 1989, and many other Christian churches have joined since then, with Pope Francis most recently in 2015. It was then extended to be a month-long season of creation, ending on October the 4th, that is the feast day of Saint Francis of Assisi, who is the patron saint of ecology and environment. During the season of creation, individuals will be invited to participate in the Big Shift campaign, urging the World Bank to phase out support for fossil fuels by 2020 and support renewable energies. This is called the Big Shift. In Laudato Si, Pope Francis talks about energy transition, that is, come out of fossil fuel use and try to find new technologies to develop renewable energies. Churches and faith communities are invited to participate in this powerful joint announcement. For more information or to join the announcement, contact Cecilia at catholicclimatemovement.global. Again, I repeat, Cecilia at catholicclimatemovement.global. Season of creation concentrates on one terminology called divestment. Divestment is opposite to investment, and also it is known as disdivestment. On Wednesday, May 10th, 2017, 9 Catholic organizations from around the world announced their decision to divest their portfolios from coal, oil, and gas companies in the largest joint Catholic fossil fuel divestment in history. These are the 9 Catholic institutions that just divested from fossil fuels. It's the largest joint Catholic divestment in history. What is the fossil fuel divestment? Divestment is the opposite of investment. It is the removal of your investment capital from stocks, bonds, or funds. The global movement for fossil fuel divestment, sometimes also called disinvestment, is asking institutions to move their money out of oil, coal, and gas companies for both moral and financial reasons. These institutions include universities, religious institutions, pension funds, local authorities, and charitable foundations. The groups, including religious orders and dioceses from the UK, USA, and Italy, made the announcement ahead of international negotiations this month on implementing measures in the Paris Agreement on climate change. The announcement is significant in the number of different Catholic orders, including Jesuits and Franciscans, uniting behind this issue, which is gaining growing support at all levels of the Catholic Church. Here are the 9 Catholic congregations who support divestment. First, the Mission Congregation of the Servants of the Holy Spirit, Global General Curia. The second is the Diocese of Pescara, Italy. The third is Second Dialogo, Italy. The fourth is the Italian Jesuits, Italy. The fifth is Rete Interdiocesana Novi Stili di Vita, that is Italy. Sixth one, Silova Monastic Community in Italy. The seventh is MGR Foundation in the United States of America. The eighth is the Wheaton Franciscan Sisters, Daughters of the Sacred Hearts of Jesus and Mary, United States of America. The ninth one, St. Joseph's Province of the Congregation of the Passion, English Province of the Passionists in UK. The previous record for number of Catholic institutions divesting jointly was 7 and was set in October 2016. A total of 27 Catholic institutions have now divested. This latest announcement also comes in the middle of the week-long global divestment mobilization organized by Climate Change NGO 350.org, as part of which thousands worldwide are taking action to push cities, universities, churches, pension funds, museums, and other institutions to demonstrate climate leadership by breaking their financial ties to fossil fuel companies. Now I'm going to quote some important text I found it from the web. Here is a quote from Thomas Insua, Executive Director, Global Catholic Climatic Movement. The Catholic response to climate change is gathering momentum exponentially. From refusing to invest in fossil fuels to installing solar panels on church roofs, more and more Catholics are taking concrete actions to protect creation and the vulnerable in their communities and beyond. This momentum is something that should not go unnoticed by world leaders meeting for the G7 summit before they return home to turn policies to policy. Here is another quote from Yossi Cardan, 350.org, Senior Divestment Campaigner. We celebrate this announcement and hope that the message it conveys reaches people of all faiths and inspires even more Catholic institutions, including the Vatican itself, to end the harmful influence of the fossil fuels industry's ambition over our economies and societies and push for clean and just energy sources for all humanity. Another quote from Sister Melanie Paradis, OSF, Sister Lynn Schaffer, OSF, Sister Trish Villarreal, OSF, Sister Alana Koski, OSF, Provincial Council of the Wheaton Franciscan Sisters. We are announcing today that we can say with integrity that we have no current investment in fossil fuels, and we will in the next year add it to our socially responsible investment policy to assume no future investments in fossil fuels. In this way, we wish to emphasize the urgency of the climate crisis and deepen our commitment to care for our common home. One more quote from Giovanni Sarubi, director, Michele Zarella, head of the environmental selection of Second Dialogo. The fossil fuel divestment is a concrete way to put the Laudato Si into practice and be witness of its message. In the encyclical Laudato Si, Pope Francis affirms, we know that technology based on the use of highly polluting fossil fuels, especially coal, but also oil and to a lesser degree gas, needs to be progressively replaced without delay. Laudato Si, article number 165. We are convinced that this union will lead to more sustainable finance and a more just and livable world. Therefore, we have joined and invite all others to join. Another quote, Adriano Sella, from National Coordinator of Rete Interdiocesana Novi Stili di Vita. We consider it is important to be part of an initiative that is in very deep harmony with the value in which we believe, and that gives a concrete answer to Pope Francis's call in his encyclical letter Laudato Si, asking for a real ecological conversion, moving from fossil energies to the renewable ones. It's wrong to profit from wrecking the climate. So we are building an unstoppable movement taking aim at the heart of the fossil fuel industry. We all need to join in celebration of the season of creation. And thank you and God bless.